I tell business owners routinely, as it relates to your question of preparing your company, when do you start preparing your company? Day one, because every single business sells one way or another. And so every decision you make should be centered around what is a sellable asset, let alone one that sells for a premium. And if that's your North Star on both strategic and tactical decisions, you will consistently make good decisions.
That's got to be excellent and sound advice. When you take a look at two businesses, and I think this is, you've just answered the question, but I'm going to bring this up anyway. Two businesses, with similar revenue receive different valuations. I mean, at some point you have to say, okay, these are the things you needed to do. But it sounds like all those factors are pretty much what come into the play. But people don't realize that necessarily, do they? And so it has to be sort of broken apart and taken a look at, right? I mean,
oh, without question. And I know that we'll unpack this, but there are at least 12 areas that add value to a business, or on the flip side, detract from the value or reduce the value of the business. And that is exactly why you could have two companies in the same geography that will be acquired or trade at pretty dramatically different valuations. And so we routinely talk with business owners at every stage of their entrepreneurial journey as to, okay, in my industry, who are the buyers? What are they paying a premium for? And to your point, Mark, it ends up being a lot of the same refrain: recurring revenue growth,
sure.
Sizable profit margins or EBITDA margins that are above industry averages. Some of the things we didn't touch on, besides customer concentration, is, do you have a great culture? Do you have a management team that is high functioning? Have you created a business that can be scaled into the, so the future will be bright? Is the business highly dependent on the owner? Do you have a clear niche, what Warren Buffett used to call a moat, a clear moat that surrounds your company? Is it defensible? Do you have KPIs? Do you have a dashboard that the new owner can come in and see, a dashboard that evaluates the different lines of business, the financial, legal, compliance? Do you have these clear systems in place? And so if you have those things, you are going to add tremendous value to the business.